Good morning, virtual artists. It's Ms. Massey here. I'm just dropping in your timeline. I don't know. My husband told me to say that. That must be something like online. But um, you have made it. You have made it to week 6. You are in week 6 of virtual learning, and I'm so proud of you. I hope that you've been enjoying art so far. And I think our meets have been going really well and everybody is kind of getting in a groove. I'm going to try to make this video super short because I know a lot of you are really busy and you just got a lot going on. So in the classroom, I've added some things that I wanted to show you. If you scroll down, of course, here's your current week assignment at the top. Past week's assignments that you can go visit, and you'll need to visit today for your assignment. And then Friday shout out. So I'm making a shout out video for student artwork, and I'm going to shoot it. I'm shooting it on Thursday. I'm posting it on Fridays. So for the following week. So if you send me something on Friday and you're like, hey, she didn't put it in the shout out, it'll probably be in the next Friday shout out. So just try to kind of remember that I'm trying to work a little bit ahead of you so that I can have your stuff ready for the next week. So if you're kind of ever frustrated, that's why with their timing. But I love the shout outs. I love the artwork that you've been doing. And I wanted to be able to highlight some of the great stuff that you're doing, because sometimes virtually when you're kind of in your own little world, and it's cool to see what other kids are doing. So then the next thing I added, explore websites. So these are art websites, and I'll continually be adding to these during the year. And these are kid approved and just fun websites to visit if you're ever looking for something art related to visit on the internet. And I may include some of these in assignments. Like I know I have an assignment that I'm going to do for like a specific artist, and then I'm going to include Bomomo in the assignment. So you may see these in assignments, but these are just here for you to play with and have fun. And then I added a section at the bottom. This is important. It's Chromebook skills. So if you have trouble with any of these items, or if I have kids that send me technical questions and I figure other kids will have the same technical questions, I'll make a video or find a video and I'll put it here. But these are typing answers on a PDF, inserting a photo into Google Slides, how to insert a file or an attachment into an assignment, and how to take a photo of artwork with your Chromebook if you haven't done that already. So that will be there. All right. Assignment. Okay. So this week's assignment, let me click over. Here we go. So what you're going to be making this week is a digital portfolio. And I think this is really fun. Artists make portfolios so that they can record, their progress, and they can kind of, it's a way to sit back and look at your body of work. Now, one thing we haven't covered yet is sketchbooks, and we'll talk about sketchbooks. We'll get there. I was really wanting to get everybody comfortable with like the computer first and submitting things digitally. But the sketchbook is kind of like a more casual place, and a portfolio is a place where artists put things that they really love in there. And I should have brought, and I'll try to bring my portfolio. I have a portfolio, from the dinosaur ages, when you bought this big huge plastic sleeve thing, and then that is how you put it in this big giant book. The cool thing with technology now is that you can do this digitally, right? And and also another benefit to doing digitally is we can add as many slides on as we want. Whenever you are creating your portfolio, and it's this big plastic book, you're limited to how many spaces you have inside it. So it digitally, you're unlimited. If you are going to apply to an art school, or if you study graphic design, or if you study any sort of design or like gaming design, you will have a portfolio. You'll make a portfolio, and that's what you take to a job interview. So I think this is a really cool experience. This is a cool thing for you to put together, and I think you'll enjoy it. So I'm just going to quickly walk through your portfolio, and then your assignment this week is going to be to take some of your artworks and put them in your portfolio. So the first page, you need to put your name. Don't like not your name here, but you put your actual name on there. This is your digital portfolio. I need you to put, this is a meet the artist. Put a picture here, put a picture of yourself. Over here, this is like all about me. I want you to write some, put some information about yourself in here if you want to, your favorites, what's going on, what you're doing. Table of contents. You'll change this every time you add a new artwork. You will go back and change it. So let's say on your artwork page, you're going to put the dot. So you're going to put your dot is and it's slide 4. So the dot is going to be slide 4. So when you go to table of contents, you'll need to click in here and you can change the name. So we're going to put the dot so that you'll know what page your different artworks are on or what slide. I keep saying page, but it's really what slide it's on. I made 2 orientations for you. So here is orientation 1, here's orientation 2. And orientation, and this is going to be like, you're going to see this word a lot when you are choosing a printer setting, because whenever you are setting something on a printer, it's going to be portrait style or landscape style. And it's easy for me to remember because landscapes are like wide. And I just like, whenever I see a piece of paper, I can kind of envision a mountain going across it. And then I think landscape. Portrait, this is how they have you sit for your school pictures. That's your school portrait. And it's usually the orientation is up and down and it focuses on your face. And, you can get more of your facial features in there. So you got to look at your artwork and you need to pick which style of orientation that it fits in better. And then you plop it in here. I'm going to do this in a second so you can see what I'm doing. And then you come over here and you can edit each of these. So you could change the artwork title. This little box, what is the main idea of this artwork? And then you can just go right here and you're typing your text. You can say, show the dot. Our assignment this week was based on the book, The Dot. My dot is about my personality, or my dot is about a certain color scheme, or whatever you want to write there. What challenges did you overcome while creating? Like some of you could write about like the difficulty in doing things on the computer, or maybe how it was difficult to come up with an idea. And then what would you add or change if you could? So these are just some things that you might want to think about when you're picking your artworks, or when you're looking at revisiting your artworks. So here is landscape style. So I just changed where the location of the boxes and the shape to kind of fill the page. And so most of it, the highlight of the page is your artwork. That's what we're focusing on. And then I created different color schemes. So there's different color schemes too that you can switch out and you can use based on the color of your artwork. Okay. So really quickly, I'm going to borrow from my weekly shout out. This is a digital drawing by Tara. And so I've got this in a slide. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy it. Okay. Then I'm going to pop over to the digital portfolio, and that picture would obviously be better on a landscape, because if I drop it, let me show you. If I drop it on, paste that. If I drop it on this, it's not going to fit right in that. It's not going to look good. So we are going to choose landscape. I'm going to paste it. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fit the top corner. I'm going to try to fit that up in the corner. I'm going to grab this corner here, and then I'm going to hit the shift key when I'm doing this. And I'm going to hit the shift key when I'm doing this so that I keep the picture properly sized. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I go like this, whoops, and grab it, look at what I did. I distorted it. So whenever I always grab the corner, hit shift, and then you can kind of see, yeah, there we go. Now my box behind it, it's kind of like not fitting properly on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and I'm going to just squeeze the box in. I don't want you to modify your artwork to fit the box. Change the box to fit your artwork. Okay, because your artwork's important. And then you click off there, and there is her artwork in her digital portfolio. And then she can title it how she wants, talk about it a little bit, and then if you want to, so like this will be her. If this was hers, she wanted this to be her first page, she could just flip it and move that to slide 4. You can change where the slide's located just by like clicking it, holding down, and then moving it around. Okay. So on your assignment, so for your assignment, I'm going to create a copy of this digital portfolio, and I want you to name it your digital portfolio. Put your name in it. And then I want you to go ahead, at Meet the Artist, you're going to have to go back to some of your assignments, and you can add them in here and then fill this out. And then this would be, hey guys, this will be really great to show at parent-teacher conferences, wouldn't it? It really would. So your parent-teacher conferences should be next week. And then if you choose to show, I know you're probably all making a slideshow for that too, or because they're student-led. So you're creating that. But if you wanted to highlight some of your artwork and show off your artwork to your parents, this would be an excellent way to do that. So digital portfolios, that is your assignment this next week. And if you're like, I did it, I'm done, I want to do something else, you can go to the Explore pages and see if there's anything you like. And and I've had some students send me some things to look at. If you find something online that you love that is an art-related website, just email it to me, and I will look on there and approve it for school use, and then I'll add it to the Explore website. So sometimes you guys find better stuff than I know is out there. So, all right. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have fun creating your digital art portfolio. Oh, also, you could take photographs of stuff. If you want to take photographs of your artwork and then upload them in there, that is cool too. It doesn't have to be just stuff on the computer. It can be anything you want. So I just wanted to say that just in case. I didn't want you to think it was just computer stuff. It's all artworks, because all your artworks are amazing. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to, in just a second, I'm going to pop on. I'm going to shoot my shout out video, and I'm going to show off some stuff that some kids have sent me and some artworks. And I'll be in touch. And I hope you have a good week. And if you do not see any helpers, you can be one. All right. Have a good one. Bye.